Good morning and happy 2019. I hope everybody had a great holiday season and a safe holiday season. So the stock market is rallying. It's up almost 800 points right now, which is causing interest rates to sell off. But really and truly, interest rates have had a huge improvement over the last 4 weeks. Let's take a look at the interest rates. You can kind of see that since we bottomed out right here, and that was in November 8th, we've had a nice rally in interest rates. Green is good for interest rates, red is bad. Yesterday, we had a huge sell-off in the stock market and interest rates improved quite a bit, and today they're giving it all back because the stock market is rallying today. A couple items that have come up that are of note is, first and foremost, jobless claims this week. We had 231,000 jobless claims. This is an increased number, but we're seeing this number rise, and we're probably going to see it spike because of the government shutdown. But we're still seeing more and more jobless people apply. But on the flip side, we had job numbers come out today. And last month, the United States economy created 312,000 jobs. That's a huge number, one of the largest numbers we've seen in a significant time. What was more impressive is last month was it revised up 58,000. So unemployment's still 3.9%. And then wages are starting to increase. We really like seeing wages increase, but we also hate seeing wages increase. We like wages increase because that means more people can afford houses because they're making more money. We hate seeing it because it's very, very inflationary. And this causes the Fed to really think about raising interest rates. Also, a number that kind of piqued my interest this week was the CoreLogic Home Price Index. CoreLogic expected in the United States home prices to go up 4.8% last month, year over year, and then month over month, so November over December, a negative. It actually came in at 5.1% increase and a 4.0 month over month. This is really a positive sign that's saying, hey, maybe the housing market isn't that bad as we think it might or could be. Something else I want to show you on the chart is if we look at a 6-month chart, we are way off our bottom from November. And if we look at a 1-year chart, we have to go all the way back to May 25th and interest rates back then. So could we see it go all the way back to January 2018 when it really started to sell off? That would be a great question, and we don't know. We have some pretty strong resistance here, and we have more resistance right here, but we really blew through these resistance levels. So right now, we are really in a kind of a float market for those clients who are gambling. It's definitely paid off. I've had clients that were originally going to lock in at 4.75, and today we can lock them in about 4.5. Government rates are in the 4s and may drop into the 3s. And conventional rates are definitely in the 4.5 range and could drop to 4.25. It's a pretty nice time to be looking at buying a house, and we actually are going to maybe see a minor refinance boom. So let's keep watching these rates and let's keep riding this wild stock. Recently, I had a situation, and I thought it would be good to bring this to the attention of everybody for those who may or may not know. I had a situation where we had a non-occupying co-borrower. So parents were purchasing a house for a son. And we are talking about the homeowner's exemption. When you have a non-occupying co-borrower and the borrower goes to file for the exemption, the county is only going to give them 50% of the exemption. He's not going to give them full 100% of the exemption. So what you have to do is you actually have to file a second form at the same time that tells the county that, hey, even though we have 2 borrowers on it, the non-occupying co-borrowers are not going to occupy. The problem is you've got to file this form. So this is what the form looks like, and it's called an affidavit of possessory and security instrument. And what it does is it lets the state of Idaho know that the co-signer listed below are not household members and appears for security purposes only. What this is going to do is this is going to allow the occupying homeowner to get 100% of the exemption. So this is kind of important, and it might be a good marketing tool so you can go back to past clients over the last year and make sure that if they had a non-occupying co-borrower that they have filed this affidavit. I got this affidavit off of Ada County. It's a state affidavit. I am assuming you can use this one in Canyon County or whatever county, but you can also always call the counties and see if they have a specific one. But super important to get this at the time of closing or when you're talking about the homeowner's exemption. If you have any questions, talk to me, talk to title. You can always call the county. Hope this helps. And finally, this week is my marketing idea. It's the obviously the beginning of the new year, and people are going to start filing their tax returns. And one of the important documents they may or may not need for their tax returns is their closing statement. So as realtors, you get the ALTA statement. As loan officers, we get the loan estimator, and we also get the ALTA statement. That would be, what I would do is I would take that ALTA statement, print it off, and mail it to the clients with some of your business cards and remind them, hey, you bought a house last year. Here is your ALTA statement that you may need for your tax person. And by the way, if I can help you with any real estate transactions or you know anybody to refer me to, I'll be glad to help them out. Just a great way to get in front of your clients. You need to really focus in on getting in front of your clients at least one time minimum per month. And this is a great way to do it for January. Hope this works out well for you.